Welcome everybody to the Slab Lounge. I am acting this weird because, well, in all the drama that was, it was so much drama. Netflix, Paramount buying out Warner Brothers, and they were giving the shares up and all this nonsense. And then what happens? Netflix, like a ninja, comes in for the kill. So what Netflix is essentially buying up, they're leaving the cable companies behind. They're just going after, what is it, Max, Cartoon Network, or they're going to own Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, the Warner Brothers Game Studios. I think that's it. All the cable company stuff is going to be left twisting in the wind, I guess. But like Paramount's like, oh no, I don't want that happening. I want to buy all of Warner Brothers, including the streaming, and we're going to try to stop the thing by offering a hostile takeover. Yes, I had to be that little baby. It's so like I don't know how to because what's his face, Moist Critical. He went on record saying like, oh no, it's happening. I don't like it, and it's gonna be a monopoly. I'm like, no, we are not. It is not a monopoly. They don't like Netflix doesn't own everything. Corporate consolidation is just happening. These things always do. Fucking like, oh, we're just gonna be living in a time of megacorps. And here I am just going like, I really hate to disagree with Charlie too, because like, we already are in an age of megacorps. Apple's a megacorp. Microsoft's been a megacorp. Fucking Walmart's a megacorp. Like, what is this? They're like, when I googled how many megacorporations there are, there's something like 60. It's like, it's been in like the high double digits for a while now. Like, you look at Kroger. They own Ralph's. They own what's the? They own Ralph's. They own a ton of grocery
I think they
chains.
own fries too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's just all like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just another thing of corporate consolidation of power. And besides, it's not like um, it's not deserved. Zaslav fucked Warner so bad because
Is Netflix getting HBO Max, or is that staying its own thing?
no, they're gonna get HBO Max unless the while because like they're paying out like 80 something billion. Um, and while the deal isn't finalized yet, Paramount's just trying to stop it by offering a hot like because Paramount wants to buy all of Warner assets, whereas Netflix just wants like the streaming and gaming stuff. So, and I don't know, and in all honesty, I don't know how they when they said like no to cable, but yet they're still getting Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Still, it would be nice to see fucking because what's Netflix gonna do outside of like once they own it, right? Let's say they own it. First thing I'm gonna like the fans are gonna go to Netflix begging them to like please Young Justice, let Young Justice come back, and it's just okay. uh, it's
I want to
so
know.
go ahead.
I want to know what Sesame Street knows, because they didn't get a renewal with their deal for HBO Max, but then Netflix picked up Sesame Street,
Yeah.
and then Netflix bought Warner Brothers, and so I'm like, what does Sesame Street know? They knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, what does Sesame Street know? But like, hey, I'm glad Sesame Street's not. You don't fuck with Sesame Street, okay? That's just a thing. I'm still like, leave. Yes, Sesame Street and all. Well, they're not the only ones. Because I think I remember seeing like what was it? NPR suing Trump or some shit like that because they want like because they want like I forget what the whole kit and caboodle is, but yeah, that's not the only thing that's happening. I could go into more detail if I really wanted to, but then again, it's just NPR suing Trump. Okay, Cool.
Because he was having other people take away their state funding and everything for that. But honestly, with the Netflix buying all this stuff, we're like 2 or 3 mergers away from this going back to more expensive cable. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's where we are right now. Like, it's just like with movie theaters. It's just like, yeah, we ran out of ideas, so let's keep going. It's like at the beginning, streaming seemed like a good idea, and it was great because like Netflix is like, oh, I'm not here by myself. That's cool. Oh, Hulu, you're here. Okay. Well, we still got it. Oh, wait. All you guys are just doing your own fucking streaming services now? Paramount. Oh, you're doing your own thing? Okay. Disney Plus, you're doing your own thing? Oh, no, you're bought by Disney and Hulu? Okay. Well, now we got to go merge and take all this other fucking shit too, And then it's just going to be, hey, either get like Hulu that has Disney Plus, Paramount, Netflix, or you could go pay for Apple TV for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, Apple TV. That thing's
And you
adorable.
have all that kind of shit. And then it's like these people making these channels. It's like Peacock is like, yeah, we have the regular Peacock, but we have Peacock Online. Like, I don't need Peacock Online. Like, we don't need this extra fucking. You guys don't have enough shit that I want to watch online
Yeah.
for me to pay. Now, if it was just free, okay. Or if it was like $1 or $2, okay, but it's not.
You mean you're right. Like I'm not gonna you know because
And then how they're getting everyone is because of these fucking sports. Everyone loves sports, and it's like what we're gonna do is like we're gonna take our normal season and we're gonna divvy up to 6 or 7 different broadcasters with different fucking packages. So you got to get them all if you want to watch it. I'm like, no.
yeah, that's the other thing. I heard someone saying like you have to buy like 6 or 7 different services to get for like just one thing of like basketball, just to follow a team for an entire season. I'm like, what? Ew.
Yeah, because you will have to watch. Okay, sometimes when it's on ESPN or ABC, okay, you can get that if you have cable. All right. Now, because NBC got it, they have it on Peacock, so you know you need that. Then they have games on Amazon, so you need that. You need NBA TV for when they have games on there. You
I'm
know,
kind of surprised there's not like a specific subscription service for every team where it's like you want to watch this team's games, well, get their streaming service.
right? Well, because when they did that, that's what they had when they had regional sports networks, but those ones aren't turning up the money. I mean, besides LA and kind of a little bit of New York, like all those ones aren't really coming up with money. And I guess Boston's doing okay, but like the Florida and all those other ones, when they did regional ones that you could buy that and just follow like the Marlins or whatever, they weren't making enough money.
I mean, it's. I mean, that
So
is.
that's why it won't work. So that's why it won't work because in every sports, there's a couple of big powerhouses and good locations where you're going to get enough money. Other than that, there's not enough money for these other ones for you to sell those packages.
That tracks, unfortunately, but it's corpo consolidation. Blah 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 blah. What are you gonna do, man? I mean, um, that's well, it's because when you have like Robert's right. Unless you're like in L.A. or New York, not a lot of teams because teams are getting like sports teams are selling out to different like streaming services. This team can only be available exclusively on this. That. It's just this whole kit and caboodle nonsense. All I know is that if whatchamacallit, like like let's say like the only thing I was wondering is if Netflix buys Warner, right? I it would make more sense to keep Max as a separate thing and just slowly absorb it, a la what Disney's doing to Hulu. You know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
But
Yeah, let's keep the platform, and then it says you just switch for the bills, and it says you pay Netflix, and you still have access to it and everything. That's so people kind of get used to knowing what's on there or whatever or everything. But for some reason, I feel like Netflix is gonna do is they're gonna buy this stuff and then they're gonna sell off some of the shows to other streaming services, and they're gonna be like the few shows that people actually want to watch.
True, true. I mean, like, yeah, it would be nice to see Netflix just doing a revival. Like, hey, yeah, we're gonna put Infinity Train and some of the shit that Warner took off of its platform onto Netflix. So there's that. That's always a healthy sign. Um, Still, like I'm just, yeah. But you know what's funny? Do you really want to know what's hilarious? Call of Duty Black Ops 7. My God. How, wait, like, who's heard of what is in Black Ops 7?
I
I
have
mean,
not.
I didn't play it, but I was reading reviews and people talk about it, and they're like, "This is horrible." They're like, "This is like that's a waste of money." People are just saying, kind of, it's like they're like, "This is like this Call of Duty 6, but they just gave you wall jumps."
I mean, the plot revolves around getting infected with scarecrow fear gas. And
What?
I'm not lying. Matter of fact, I forgot the guy who played Merle Dixon was in it.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, and he becomes a Titan. I'm
It,
not shitting you.
What?
I'm not shitting you. He becomes a Titan, and you basically have to shoot at a giant Merle Dixon.
okay, see that's the
Okay.
problem I think with the Call of Duty games when they kept going further and further in the future. Like I love the original ones where it's like I'm World War II stuff on there. Like you know what's just going down. You know you kind of have like not great guns, but okay guns. You have a better aim. Now it's like let's just go future, 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 and it's like how is this even fun anymore? Like you're playing online. Like I'm just gonna shoot them down with my fucking armor piercing fucking bullets, or I'm gonna call it an aerodrome strike from fucking space.
For the
And
record,
it's,
I haven't played a Call of Duty since 4. Call of Duty 4 was the last Call of Duty game I've ever played. Um, and so I had no interest in Modern Warfare 2 or 3. I never really, no. But like the news that I'm hearing on Black Ops 7, oh my
Oh,
God.
that god awful atrocity.
Yeah, it's just like who needs tactical airstrikes when you can call in tactical machetes? I'm not shitting you. You can actually get a machete and have a giant machete fall from the sky. This is a thing they put in. You
Yep.
actually fight a plant monster kaiju. And I'm
I
I
like,
mean,
mean,
at
it's
this
kind of
point,
cool.
you might as well go to a different alien planet and like this is not Earth anymore. And at that point, aren't we just remaking Halo?
well, they are remaking Halo, but what alien planet are you gonna go to? The one where Samus is at? Uh, Metroid Prime 4 is getting a shitload of flack too. Albeit, like, so, like I said, when we started watching Returners, which you should totally watch on madhenhouse.com, Gabe called it. Like, the the thing that people hated most were the NPCs and the desert driving in Metroid Prime 4. But when you hear some of these fanboys like yelling about like "Ah, Prime 4, Metroid Prime never had NPCs." I'm like, first of all, calm down, fanboy. Prime 3 had NPCs. Prime 3 had rival hunters that were corrupted that you had to kill. So, oh, it's more linear. Prime 3 was more linear. I don't know how linear Metroid Prime 4 beyond is, for the record. I played Prime 3. I played the first Prime trilogy. So, all I can say is Prime 3, yeah, it was pretty bad because it was like, there were like linear spots. The only criticisms I'll get behind are like when the mechanic calls you up a bunch of times. He's essentially Navi, the Metroid equivalent of Navi, and the desert driving thing. Because I saw that desert, I'm like, dude, this desert is empty as shit, and and the thing is, it's required to like explore because you need like these crystals to access the end game, and I'm just like, oh man, if you if you didn't do anything in the desert, oh man, you're gonna be in for a long haul, aren't you? Jesus. But
Ooh.
like, you should see these fanboys are just like, no, Metroid died over 8 years ago. Metroid dead, 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 dead. So does Metroid Dread not count? Because Samus spoke in that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against her speaking. Like, my permanent hot take with Metroid is I really liked Other M, but just like the way they have them speaking is just kind of cringe. I don't know.
Yeah, poor Brent for. Look, is the crit? I'm not down for the record. I'm not downplaying the criticism at all. Like they're valid criticism, but the fanboys are just taking it way too far when they're like, "Oh, Metroid, they never have NPCs. Prime 3 had NPCs. Hell, Prime 2 had NPCs. What are you talking about? Like what? Like you should calm down. Take a chill pill. I was actually gonna say you're on your period, but like that's a disservice to women. And then saying something because like, yeah,
Dude, I'll just be like, at this point in time, there's so many shitty games coming out here. Like, let's be glad you got a staple that's at least still kind of decent, man. Like, you got to just be happy because, like, the shit that's coming out now is horrible.
mm.
So, what do you want? Like, you know,
Well,
like if you're unhappy with it, and all these fanboys, know what you guys can do? You guys can get together and work on your own project and make your own fucking video game. That's what you can do.
Yeah.
yeah, you hear that?
Like nothing's stopping you. All this hate and all this shit, and then like if you all those don't buy the games that you guys gonna hate and put it together for a project fund, you can fucking make this game. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's not like
if not, then you need to shut the fuck up. Because like the options are, you don't have to do this. No one's gonna gun to your head and force you to buy these games.
yeah. I mean, I personally bought horses. I because like I heard of the backlash that was getting on horses because like Steam banned it and then Epic Game Store just pulled a 180 and banned it from sale. I'm just all like, how bad is it? I bought it like Friday and I started playing. So am I enjoying my purchase? I mean, kind of. It's not. Well, I'm kind of digging the aesthetic because it's portrayed as like 1920s silent film type deal.
Oh,
However,
noir,
yeah,
like film noir kind of. Okay.
yeah, except that there's no voice dialogue. They speak, and then there's like that panel that shows what they're saying. Um, I will be weirded out because like I was weirded out because like when I started a game called Horses, I was expecting actual horses, not naked dudes in horse masks. That
That close enough.
Well,
close enough.
I mean, like, are we at a sex party? Is this a sex party? Like,
this
let's
is
get
the,
what?
this is after the year of our BoJack Horseman, so it's fine.
Supposedly it gets worse from there, or rather, like it's supposed to take you on a fucking trip, and I'm like, okay, I'm mentally preparing for that. I wasn't prepared for, and my heart goes out to you, Gary Hiroyuki Tagawa. Oh man, he was
Yeah.
Shang Tsung. May you rest
It
in
was.
power. Rest in power. You made me love you when you said your soul is mine. Jesus, like that, hamming it up, and then you
Oh
came
no,
back.
he's awesome in everything he's in. Because if you look back in the Billy Zane the Phantom movie, he's there. He's one of the pirates. He's fucking there. That's why I think he was more of a badass than you think, because he's in a lot of other movies, but just in the background, and they just didn't showcase him.
Mm,
But he's blatantly there, or you hear his voice in something, and you're like, I fucking know that's Shang Tsung. I hear it in my sleep. I know it's him.
it's true. It's true. Like ugh. And when he came back for MK11 Aftermath, oh man, I was in nostalgia heaven. I actually was like this close to buying MK11, but like, luckily luckily I got talked out of it due to the fact that the net code for Mortal Kombat. It's not just that the Mortal Kombat net code. I suck at Mortal Kombat games because I cannot. It's the block button just really does weird me out. I'm fine. It's so weird. I'm fine with hitting the block button in something like Virtua Fighter, but I hate blocking. I hate hitting the block button in Mortal Kombat and Dead or Alive. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why I hate it, but
Yeah, you get used to it.
I guess not really because I stopped playing my. Nope, not like I was a Mortal Kombat veteran. I played Mortal Kombat's 1 through 9 and 10. No, yeah, I did play X on someone's PS3 one time. It's just I I hate holding the block button. I do not know why. Oh, but as but hey, here's something that you might not hate. So I said Stargate was getting a revival on Netflix. I was actually wrong. So let me retract that because it's Amazon that's doing the revival of Stargate. Now, while the cast isn't known yet, it does have the OG creator backing it. So if you're a Stargate fan, kudos to you. You get like someone that actually is gonna do Stargate justice. So thumbs up to that at the very least. I don't know how I'm gonna like. I watched Stargate SG-1. I never watched Atlantis, and I think Wait, was Stargate Atlantis the one that outlived SG-1?
I think so.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I only watched a couple episodes when they did Atlantis, and I was just like, I'm not going to invest my time in this.
I watched the movie, and then I watched some of the TV show. But I never watched full SG-1. I never even touched Atlantis. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, the only reason for me when I was watching SG1 was when back when they were playing all that stuff on there at the time, I would go a lot of times sometimes to like my mom's work, and then I'll be chilling there and they have a TV and they have limited channels and it'll just be playing, and it's like it's better than nothing, you know. Like
Well,
this is like early days CW before when they had like a lot of fucking horrible superhero on there, and they're just playing some weird ass shit like the 100 and all this other fucking shit, and it's like, well, it's on, and there's nothing else really to watch.
well, I mean, wasn't there who was MacGyver in SG-1 or was it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
MacGyver.
MacGyver, right?
Yeah, Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
he was the general guy, and then you kind of had the guy that's kind of like a mix between Morpheus and Dwarf.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No, well, I mean, like, well, yeah, but like the character design. So, like, if you look at him when he's on there, it looks like they took a mix of fucking Morpheus and Dwarf from Star Trek when they were making the basis of this guy's character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but hey,
Like,
go ahead.
no, that was it.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, at the very least, there's that. So have fun, have at it, Stargate fans. You got something to look forward to. And to be, and
Did they make a video game of that?
I think
Not that I know
I don't know, man. Like, but it's been so long with Stargate, man. Like Stargate, like, oof, that was hella long ago. Like, what? I don't even remember when the last episode of Atlantis aired, or rather, the last episode of
Dude, I want
Stargate.
to say like early aughts, maybe in 2010 was like the last ones they were doing, but it was like early like 2000s.
Yeah, I want to say that
They were
too.
kind of doing it. It was on like it was kind of like at the height or whatever and everything. And then I was kind of more into it, watching it because I was really into Warhammer and all that kind of shit. So it was like in that phase where it's like, yeah, I'm watching Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, playing Warhammer.
Yeah, I mean, it did have a good run. I'll give it that. Just, oh man, sorry, my leg was itchy. It had a good run, and Atlantis had a good run too. I mean, I seriously think Atlantis outlived SG-1, but I could be wrong. But at the
But they were doing those shows, and then then they switched, and then they started doing a lot more medical shows. Because before they were always doing medical shows, they were doing ER, and then obviously Grey's Anatomy. But then they're like, oh, House, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's always fucking do more doctor shows. So it's like they started putting more science shows on the back burner, like that kind of like sci-fi. And they're like, let's do more of this. And then it's like, well, now let's do more EMS and stuff on there. That's when you get like 911 and all that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we're not going to really do a sci-fi show unless like was on a sci-fi channel, and that's when they were like, let's do a cool Superman Krypton show, which wasn't that bad.
Oh, wait, Crypto? The Super Dog?
No,
Oh yeah,
it was a Krypton. It was on the sci-fi show, sci-fi channel.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that now.
it was kind of like almost like a vein of heroes with Kryptonians.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't watch a lot of it.
But it didn't last that long. But I mean, it wasn't that bad
Mm.
for a concept. But you know, they just don't put that much money, like I said, faith in these type of sci-fi shows when literally if you do like a medical or like EMS kind of drama, it's easy because it's like, well, we could do cliffhangers of these natural disasters, but also we could do fluff pieces with between characters of who's fucking who.
Yeah.
And it's just really easy writing
You
compared
know,
to like sci-fi. We gotta actually make a villain and make a reason for them doing this shit. Like, no.
yeah. You know, I actually did watch the. Speaking of medical stuff, did you know the Scrub Survival trailer dropped?
No, I saw it. I saw it, and I'm like, I'm waiting for it, and I'm just like, I'm just curious, to like, how they gonna write off season 9?
Me too. Like, but at the very least, I'm just had like I was thoroughly like because I saw all the well, not all of them. Like the janitor wasn't there. At least I don't think he was.
You know, the janitor was there. When I'm not sure which trailer it's on. I mean, the one where, JD Turk and Sarah Chalk's character, Elliot,
Hmm.
walks back in, and he's like, "We're back," and they don't know who he is. And then he's trying to do the lecture, and then Dr. Cox pulls the curtain, and then I think I saw the janitor there. I was just mad because Bob Kelso's not going to be there.
Well, didn't he actually like pass away? Pass away? Like the actor?
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. I hope Ted. I hope Ted comes back. I actually liked his quartet. I actually liked what he sang. It was actually pretty cool.
Do I like Ted? I think Ted should come back.
Yeah.
I like Ted too.
Yeah. Like that a lot more than I did Aspen Gold. Like I came across this one video.
Ugh.
Yeah. So okay, like when I usually stay away from like Twitch like Twitch streamers. Like when Asmund Gold first popped up on my radar, he was being an idiot to like he was being mad disrespectful to Palestine, and I'm just like while I wanted to talk about it, the internet basically gave him a beating. So I'm just all like, yeah, I don't have to say shit. Then for some reason then he starts talking. He actually did a react video on this one dude who was talking about like grifters and how they essentially fill people's opinions with their own, so therefore their fan base does that. And like some of the things that like Asmund Gold was like, oh, you can have hot if you don't have a hot woman like as a main character, then of course the game's not good as all. I'm like, what? In what world is Samus hot? Oh, duh.
Uh,
When she takes off her suit, yeah, but like, she's completely covered. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, unless you really
Still
want to
hot.
see her naked, you have to go to Rule 34. Like, no. I mean, like, I'm playing fucking I don't want to say no, not Blood Rain. What was a game that actually had a oh yeah Fear Effect because Hana was yeah Hana's gay in that one. Yeah, she's a lesbian. So it's just like, oh, perfectly fine. Like, it's just like, I hate Aspen Gold.
yeah, I mean,
Do.
he's awful. I saw that he tweeted something like a couple days ago where he was just like, I hate that I have to go onto the internet and see like the opinion of people from India. Like their opinion is worth less than like normal white people. They should have like 3/5 of the power of a like. That would be fair. And so everyone's like, cool, you're being racist towards like Indian people and you're talking about like fucking 3/5 compromise. Like, he's just a racist asshole. I don't know.
He is. He really
Yeah, he's only escalated worse over the time.
Yeah.
I just feel like, like if you like the game, doesn't matter who the game lead, whatever. It should be about the writing and the gameplay itself. Now, if you're just in there to see hot chicks get naked, all that shit, like, yeah, we did that. That's why we had Tomb Raiders. That's why we had Dead or
But this
Alive.
is
That's why we
whole
have
fucking
excess
gospel
Rebel
argues
Roses.
that right now.
It's not even that.
Yeah.
There is no shortage of hot bitches. You can get hot bitch. That is hot bitch with competent story. Not so much, but hot bitch, you can get that.
It's not just that. Like, he looks uglier than fucking. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name again. And you think I forgot his name again? Fucking Stop Killing Games movement guy.
Yeah, that disaster train wreck. I knew you were talking about, but yeah, no, it's like the problem is you always have like the most ugliest guys on any real topic talking about women and all this other shit, and it's just like, bro, do you see yourself, man? Like read the room, man. Like,
He says he's not a grifter. Dude is no better than fucking Ninja, and Ninja went after Kai Snap for literally just because he was butthurt. Like that's the dumbest fucking thing. Like it's Asmongold. It really should be. He fits into the same category as movie Bob Chipman, that fat useless sack of shit. Like they're just dumb. They're hypocrites like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I'll gladly admit when I'm a hypocrite. I mean, like me and fantasy games, the fantasy genre overall, just you know. But yet I'll play Legend of Zelda and Fire Emblem. Not now because stick drift, but at the very least you could call me a hypocrite on that. But like with the way Asmongold flips on subjects so quick, it's like right up there with Movie Bob. And Movie Bob's opinion is usually up for sale anyway because that fat useless sellout fucking piece of shit. I'm so glad he got.
Well, because if you're watching how he's responding to stuff, he's responding to things as individual statements, not as I'm dealing with it as my whole congruent thoughts. So he'll say one thing, and if the next statement contradicts what he says, he'll just respond to it with the contradiction.
Yeah.
And then it'll just keep doing that same cycle because he's not even thinking about what he fucking said just 10 minutes ago. He's just responding to stuff as he's getting it.
Yeah, he was up there with the whole Mystique looks like shit. I'm like, dude. First of all, you can't. First of all, she was in that commander outfit. And on top of that, you saw her face. Her face is fine. You could still face fuck that face. I would. It's Mystique. What you want her to have what? You want her tits to be perky enough to drill through fucking concrete? Like, get out of here.
Well, and even in that argument, even let's stand on the just hypothetically. Let's stand on the okay, Mystique needs to be hotter ground. Mystique is a fucking shapeshifter. She's in a military zone. She's probably trying to fit in. Don't you think her randomly looking hot would stand out in the mission?
Right?
They're not looking for hot girls.
right? Like here's like there's a big chick fucking woman out here in this military zone. It's like makes no sense of her being there, but like all the guys are gonna look at her. Yep, I'm sneaking out of this fucking place.
I get everybody was all excited that Jennifer Lawrence was sliding around on the floor naked, but that is not Mystique's base form. That is not what she was not in original X-Men comics just running out in the woods, pussy on each tree. That was not happening.
Hold on. Jesus. Fucking Jacqueline just reached out. Are you kidding me? You have the worst timing in the world. The person that canceled on us just reached out, and I'm like, what? Send you the link again. You cancel. Okay. But no, what really, because I forget if I'm wrong, then I wholeheartedly apologize. But because I think he was, Asmund was in the same camp as everyone when they were saying the Wolverine game is woke slop. And they want you to feel white guilt because you're a white guy killing non-white people. I was like, what?
I mean, if that's the case, it's not worked for hundreds of years.
Well, doesn't
They're
the
still doing
Wolverine
it.
game, the Wolverine game takes place? Doesn't it take place in, like, if I remember correct, or at least because in that same essay or react to the react, the Wolverine game takes place in a fictional country, right?
Mm, does
I
it?
mean, I would assume so.
Well, I'm gonna
I mean, it
find
takes
out.
That's
place in like
usually how they
fictional
opt out
universe.
most of the
Yeah, I
time.
think it
It's
takes
either a
place in
fictional country or we're going to Canada.
and that's the other thing. Like, you're gonna say Wolverine is woke slop. Wolverine, Wolverine, dude is anything but woke. He is the stereotypical. Matter of fact, oh god, that's actually an insult to Wolverine. Now that I think about what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Um, Wolverine is stereotypical alpha male, the same type of alpha male that the Manoverse wants. But at the same time, they hide their insecurities, which is on full display when Wolverine came across what's his face, the dude that can bend reality and mind fucks Wolverine to the point where he's literally scared to fight that mutant. Proteus, there you go. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Here's the thing: is whenever I get a game where like I could be overpowered or whatever, and they give me where it's like freedom to go out and do whatever the fuck I want, I'm killing everyone anyway. It's not racist. It's like I'm killing everyone equal. Doesn't fucking matter because
Yeah.
that's the fun part of the game, man. That's like Dynasty Wars. It's like I'm out here killing thousands of Chinese people. Like, don't give a fuck. I'm out here doing my job, man. Like, it's not fucking racist, man. Like,
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Cause like, yeah, like if I'm in GTA, I'm gonna do exactly that. Like there are days where I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a killing spree, and I will kill
yeah,
everyone.
it's like kill people. Like, oh, you're out here to help these people. I'm killing you too because you're there.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Oh,
It's like Tomb Raider games. You fly across the world to find one archaeological dig. Now I'm killing thousands of people for no reason to find a question to a puzzle. Like,
Yeah, that was kind of the big thing where we glossed over with Tomb Raider. It's like, yeah, Laura raids tombs. Yeah, there's a lot of death. There's a lot of stealing. We're okay with that?
yeah,
And she's British.
right.
I never even thought about
We
that.
just show up and we're okay, and then was like, we'll just take this one guy's word for it, and we'll start killing it. And then halfway through, oh wait, we're actually the bad guys. Okay, I'll switch the other side and then start killing you too. Like,
It's because like when you even I gave up after a while, but yeah, when you start trying to follow the Laura Croft plot lines, you're kind of like, wait, what the fuck were you doing, Laura?
the only real criticism that I have right now for the Wolverine game, I don't. Well, for starters, I don't think I'm gonna play it, but like, I didn't like how Omega Red looked. Like, he did not. That was not Omega Red. That was just some dude that was trying to like with that. That was just an albino dude without. He just looked stupid. Like I'm just gonna say, he looked
I
stupid.
mean, that could have been Alpha Red. That could have been the prototype.
I hope that's the prototype because my god, that did like Omega Red looked like shit. Like oh my
make him look like Carrot Top.
yeah, actually
Yeah, because I mean, like you knew it was Omega Red because of the outfit, but when you looked at him, you're like, who's that?
I don't think he was wearing
Who
like come to
stole
think
his
of it,
threads?
come to think of it, I don't think he was wearing his iconic red outfit. Like the only reason why I recognized the Omega Red was he had his tentacle hentai out, and I'm just
Yeah.
like
No,
that's
he had a reminiscent form. It's not the exact like look outfit, but it's enough to be like, I think that's him.
it looks yeah. I just thought he just looked awful. Like in all honesty, like 100%, I could not. Mm. But Mystique looked absolutely fine. Like there was nothing wrong with Mystique. There was nothing
Yeah,
wrong with any of that. It's just fuck Asmongold Gold.
They basically just want Sydney Sweeney out here with her tits out. That's mistake.
Fuck
well,
Asmongold.
even then, that's not going to do much good for you right now.
Did you see that they like walked back her jeans ad?
Yep.
No, the problem with her with that Gina's ads is still she just talked again. And it's like, oh well, I didn't want to talk about it, but it seems like not talking about it is even worse now. So I'm going to talk about it. and I hate the victimness and all that shit. It's like, no, you want to talk about it because you think because of the Jeans ads is why you have 4 flopping movies, and not because it's horrible writing built around your tits. Like,
Yeah. Well, to be fair, from what I've heard with the movie, which I hadn't gotten to see it, they mostly had more issue with her being the lead role than anything. So I feel like technically, if they swapped her out and put someone else there, that movie probably would have done a little better.
wait, you're talking
Everybody was
about
just
Christy,
mad
right?
that she was in it more than anything else.
You're talking about Christy, right? The
Yeah.
boxing movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it was like they didn't really have an issue with the premise, the story, or anything like that. They had an issue she was in it acting as the person. And that was their main gripe. If it had been some other actor, I think the movie probably would have done better.
yeah, because she didn't like the problem before her original how she got famous. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna be this drug girl from high school with big tits that people want to sleep in. That's your lane. You try to be like on this stuff. You're not who the chick who played $1 Million Baby. You can't be like that. You're not Hillary Swank.
You're not Hillary
Well,
Swank.
and, well, I mean, not many people can be Hillary Swank. You could be in any movie and Hillary Swank walk out and your attention's there. You fucking know. You know. But with her, in her case, it's weird to me because it's like in the beginning, I had heard like, okay, she's going to start being a director and such. And so I just figured she was going to disappear into the background. And then all of a sudden, Dr. Squatch. And I was like, what the? Aren't you supposed to be directing? What are we?
I mean, for her, if she wants to do a good movie, whatever, I think her lane should have been. She'll be good in a movie where she's the wife of a country music star who abuses her at home. That's believable. I can believe that, right? She was like a hot high schooler. The country music star guy came out, a high school sweetheart, got his rich fame, and then he's basically cheating on her ass, and she can't handle it at home.
Just remake A Star Is Born again.
Yeah, I guess, like let's take out like Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, and then you put in like Morgan Waller and fucking Sydney Sweeney. Okay.
Good Lord. All this nonsense. All this. Damn it. She's reaching out again, like getting a free schedule. Jeez, you have the worst timing. We're recording right now. Bah.
Just text her back what day she could do recording, rescheduling. Like she should fucking put what day she wants to reschedule on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send her another calendar thing because I finally got that working. In terms of like availability and shit. But yeah, talk about great behind the scenes drama. Now, see what you did. See what all of you did. Asmongold. That's what you did. I'm blaming all of this on Asmongold, even though we stopped talking about Asmongold like 5 minutes ago. Oh man.
That's how the world was too.
His essence is still on the internet. It still smells like it, so it's fine.
Oh man, what kind of like Asmond? That sounds like Osmond, and then I'm thinking like the Osmonds with Donny Osmond. And no,
I just don't understand how people can like him at all.
I mean,
Like, you know about his red alarm clock, right?
Like is a strong word.
I mean, he's got like fans.
mm-hmm.
You can have fans, and like is still a strong word. I mean, if you want to indirectly be truth about it, I'm probably a fan of Candace, but it's because I'm a fan of waiting to see her downfall.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why you
she
keep
gets
up.
100% of my attention, but not for good things.
Yeah, you basically hate follow them. You just following them to see them fuck up or people talk shit on there. Yeah, I do that for a lot of people on there.
I normally don't want to give up time and effort, but there's certain people. Oh yeah, I'll be a paid hater. I'll do it for free. I'll volunteer. I will
Right?
be tribute. It's fine.
Well, okay, so we're coming close to time, but the last thing I'm going to say, speaking of hating, I know I know Captain and Robert have no horse in this. I was not happy with the season 5 trailer of The Boys. It looked like shit.
I haven't watched it. I don't
Yeah, I
know
haven't seen the
because like
trailer.
I'm
I'm not
going to
sure yet.
watch it. I'm too invested at this point to not.
It's
Well, I
only
mean, to be
a minute
fair,
long. They didn't. I don't think they showed any new footage. It was just like, oh, we're building up to the Butcher and Homelander fight. I'm like, guys, you've been doing that for like ever now. What are you doing? What are you talking about? And I'm watching
But
this.
this time for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching this trailer and I'm like, oh man, this trailer sucks.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of these type of series and stuff on there, when they originally write it, whatever, they don't think it get past the first season, or if they do, it's like second season. Then rarely do you get a good third season, and if it goes further than that, they're just basically milking the shit out of this, like
Yeah, I'm
fourth,
pretty
fifth
set that
season.
most shows, after you achieve third season, they're lost. They
Yeah,
had no plans. They wanted to go back home to their families, and they're just like,
Well, I mean,
do the
because I'm
plot.
thinking of like trailers that did it right, like Star Trek Lower Decks, or hell, even the Invincible. Take Invincible, the trailers for Invincible. They break the fourth wall and basically tell you what's gonna happen, and they do it in their own quirky way. And I'm like, that has more staying power in my mind than like what the boys did in the for the final season. You just see like B footage, and I'm just like, okay, I don't even remember what was said, but I can tell you what like um what Mark and Eve were talking about at the destroyed Burger Mart post Invincible War, and I'm just all like, because that had more staying power. It just, I don't know. Ugh, that it's
well, if
just
they're right now, if with the horrible if you say it's a horrible for season 5, right?
it just
So that just means next season is going to be the final season. That's how they're marketing it. They're going to like take this, realize people are not going to pull this shit, and then they're going to be like, "Cool, well, we're going to double down this horrible season, and then promise everyone the next final season we're going to keep all the good shit for this one, and go out with a bang for season 6, final season."
uh, I mean, I guess I don't know it.
6 seasons at a movie.
Right? That, yes.
When will
6
that? I
seasons in
want
a
to see
movie.
that Community trailer. Damn it! I'm so
Dude,
happy
I'm
the
still
movie's
waiting
being
for that
delayed.
movie to come out. I mean, fucking Joe McHale stop fucking doing animal protection or whatever fucking show that's on Peacock. And then I know like they're also hold up with Childish Gambino, Donald Glover
Well,
and
wasn't
stuff on
there a
there.
thing that said Donald Glover suffered a thing and had to go to the hospital or some shit?
Really?
I think so. I think I remember reading he had like he couldn't finish a set, a comedy set because he had to go to the hospital or some shit.
Oh
I didn't hear
damn.
about that.
I
Me
didn't hear
either.
that, but maybe.
Sad.
Ugh.
I just wanted
Just
to finish
having
the. I
community
just wanted.
withdrawals.
Yeah, I love Community. I just wanted to finish the movie before like we lose people or have too much to say on there because like they're not bringing back Pierce, right?
No.
No, they're
So
not bringing. They're not bringing him back. He that fucker. That fucker. First of all, like Chevy Chase is one of the most egotistical pieces of shit like on the fucking planet. And Doug, he died. Just show respect. No, no, he was a woman hater, and like the shit that this man was guilty of is a no. He doesn't deserve
my
anything.
thing was that he kept complaining about Community. Said that it gotta be funnier. I'm like, this shit's hilarious already. What kind of over the top more funny did you want on Community? I don't understand in what direction you thought of them more funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, he did have wow. Childish Gambino had a stroke.
Oh no.
Oh,
Jeez.
Well,
is he in
yeah.
recovery or what kind of damage did they say?
I'll read what the Google AI thing said. Yes, Childish Gambino was hospitalized after suffering a stroke and a hole in his heart, leading to the cancellation of his 2024 tour. Hold on. And he recently revealed this health scare. undergoing multiple surgeries and urging his fans to value life. He first postponed his dates in late 2024, citing health, and later shared details about his stroke and heart attack condition at a November 2025 performance, mentioning he had 2 surgeries. So, yeah,
Damn.
Well, that's no good.
that's.
That's no
I
good.
hope
And
he.
it's like,
Well, it looks like
because
he's
if,
okay now, but like, dude, that's
but if he
so
was gonna,
weird.
if he's gonna record for movie lines, then we'll have to like split up the recording because he can't be doing like 8 to 10 hours
Yeah.
for the lines like that. Like, if you're recording with that kind of
Dude,
shit, you can't do that.
he's like super fucking fit.
Well, the thing is that the stroke stuff on there, a lot of that's also genetics, man, and black people don't really have those good genetics on that side, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, being fit doesn't technically amount to having a good heart either if he does have a heart condition.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and we don't know because of HIPAA and shit on there what kind of stuff he's dealing with and everything. Like, I mean, you could be like, well, Danny Glover's still kind of doing okay, but it's like, well, what about his mom? What about her side of the family? That's 50%.
And on that note, thank you everybody for tuning into the Slab Lounge. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can listen to us on Amazon Music, YouTube, Spotify. You all take care later on. Boop.